Some of you seem to be a little bit upset with me when I chastised Dave for his email he sent to me about he had lost more in the last, I guess 2 months than he earned all the last year and a half. I think you thought, give the guy a break, lighten up, blah, 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 blah. Um, and look, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like to chastise people. It's not my thing. But a lot of you guys are missing the point. I was talking to a guy today, my man Keith, and he's here in Georgia. And Keith, he said, I told him, I said, man, I wish I could record. I'm not going to do it, but he said, you can quote me, you can do whatever you want, but it's so profound. He goes, look, everyone wants the golden ring, but it takes sacrifice to get there. You, and the way I'm butchering what he said, but it's so true. It's like you want the great retirement, it's going to take sacrifice of something. Dave Ramsey says, go eat beans and rice and stuff like that. You're going to have to sacrifice to get what you want. It doesn't just show up on a golden platter. If it did, it wouldn't be what you want. You have to sacrifice to get it. And so my frustration with Dave, I think is a chastisement out of love as opposed to out of, scorn. Dude, any of you guys out there, you live in the United States of America. The only thing holding you back is you. This comes from a guy, by the way, who had a job making over $200,000 a year, a big fat mortgage, a wife and 4 kids. I quit my job to start my business. The first year I made literally nothing. The second year I made more, and it's been, going crazy since. My sympathy is minimized for somebody who says I can't retire because we all, but it must be nice to be you. This is what's funny because people talk about Owen Benjamin. Oh, it must be nice to live on a farm. And he's like, you know what I sacrificed to get here, right? I was a Hollywood superstar. I was on Jay Leno. I introduced Leo DiCaprio, whatever that clown's name is. I was doing these comedy shows. I was making bank knee deep in Hollywood. Then I woke up one day to find that Hollywood's nothing but evil. I want to remove myself. And I lost a lot of money doing it. And I had to build from scratch. In fact, Owen Benjamin says, I took a job with my brother taking out trees to make ends meet. Still married, still had children. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't make any money. I mean, there's no way. So I slowly started building. And now I'm a farmer and I still got no money, but I'm building it. I'm trying to build up. And the whole thing is the same thing. It's the story of America, man. The sacrifice of the immigrants that come here. The Carnegies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're likely love them or hate them, it doesn't matter. The facts are these guys came over with nothing. They sacrificed the comfort of their home. They sacrificed everything to get here. And now some of them succeeded, some of them didn't, but they all had a sacrifice. And the sad thing is a lot of people say, well, I'm going to stay in my crappy old job. You're not sacrificing there, are you? Right? Yes, you are. You're sacrificing your glory of enjoyment of what you want to do. Talking to a good friend the other day, and she's just tired of her cubicle job, and she doesn't need the money. And I'm not going to say much more, but she doesn't need it. She's fine financially. Her fear, I could tell, is that she's the fear of the unknown. Like, I don't know what waits me once I retire. And if she's not worried about running out of money. She's been working. She's a working lady. I don't say workaholic, but she likes to work. She likes the work she's doing, but she just needs a break because she's been sitting in a cube 8 hours a day, 9 hours, 10 hours a day for years and years and years. Because I can't. I'm just tired. I'm tired. She's 63 years old or something like that, and she goes, I'm just tired of this. I said, what are you doing? She goes, I don't know. I don't know anything else. Exactly. She doesn't know what's the great abyss is waiting for her. My man Dave, on the other hand, is like, look, I lost a lot of money in the last 6 weeks or so. And I can't retire, even though I hate my crappy old job. I'm driving an hour each way. I sit there, and my level of patience is thin for people like this. Like, so there's no sacrifice. You continue to work. Remember where I left off. The dog's gonna fight, and you can see my arm. Oops, I guess you can't really see it. There we go. Finney drew a little bit of blood on old Pablo. Finney is able to open up a a trash can. So the sliding trash can doors, and Finney was able to open it up and grab a steak bone I had, and he was eating it, and his natural habitat came to be, where he was like, "Don't touch me." I guess Pablo went to go investigate, and Finney just went after him. Not good. Pablo was doing okay though, and Finney was very apologetic. You can actually see he's like, looking like this, like as cute in a scary way. Anyway, so sacrifices have to be made. I mean, anytime you're quitting your crappy old job is a sacrifice. You don't have the level of income you did. Your income is not is volatile. It could be. That's why a pension is so good. That's why not having debt is so good, because no debt means you can tighten the belt. I call it the tighten the belt retirement plan, and everyone knows how to do this. I should say everyone. Most people that I deal with know how to do this. Like, look, if things get tight, you eat freaking ramen noodles, man. That's a sacrifice, because it's nerve-wracking. The other sacrifice is sitting in highway traffic an hour each way, going some job you can't stand, and on top of that, you're sacrificing your health and your personal autonomy and your emotional well-being. There's always going to be a sacrifice. But here's the thing, and this is what it just drives you up the wall, like my man I was just talked to today. You can always go and get, I got something in my eye now. You can always go and work part-time if it doesn't work out. Or get another job. And this is where my man Alan, what's his name? Alan Moore from XY Planning Network. And Alan, I dropped out of XY Planning Network when they started saying my pronouns. I said, the fact that you're saying that, I can't be affiliated with a firm that finds that to be legitimate. Anyway, it's just very, very, very wokish. I can't be affiliated with a firm that's very wokish. Anyway, but he says something that was critical. He goes, I always knew that, because he basically left a job as a full-time financial planner to become his own financial planner, to start his own firm. And it was critical for what he said. He said, I always knew that if this doesn't work out, I can always get another job. No one's going to not hire me because I failed to start my own business. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to do that. If I launch my success or my independent business for a year or two and it doesn't work out, I'll go find another one. No one's going to, that's that right there, that one piece of advice was for me all it took. I said, that's right, man. No one's, if you're willing to work, you'll find a gig. So I talked to a man today who works at FedEx, this other guy, and he's saying we can't find people. Memphis is 65% capacity. There's just not enough people willing to work. I'm sitting there thinking, why would you not now? Oh my goodness, do you not know how hard it was to find work in the 70s? Now it's the exact opposite. Now you can find a job. Yeah, you might not be the best job of your life, but at least you tried. You said, I'm going to retire, see if this works. And if it doesn't, then go back and work in FedEx. Go back and work at, like I always say, Pike's Nursery up here. Just the sacrifice. You're making a sacrifice by keeping up what you're doing, but you're also going to make a sacrifice by us trying to get what you want. The sacrifice has got to be made of something. It's now or later, or never if you don't try and make a sacrifice to do what you want to do. You have to sacrifice to get what you want. It's all that is. Funny thing is, you're still sacrificing and you're not getting what you want. You're still working at a crappy old job, still driving to that crappy old job, still getting up at 5:30 in the morning, still not getting home till 6, still eating crap because you're too tired and worn out to freaking fix a meal. You're sacrificing by still not sacrificing. That's the funny thing is, well, I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to sacrifice. You're doing it now. You're doing it now. Tick tock, my friends. The clock is running low. The days are getting short. There's a little time left. Take advantage of the little time you have left now while you still have it. All right. Love your thoughts. We'll see you.